Hey, what is going on, you guys? I am that Ethan guy, and we are back with more Mega Man X4. So last time, right at the end of the video, I decided, hey, I'll cut off the ending and add, like, I don't know, another 10 minutes to the video, right? But no, I decided that would be a bad idea, because I ended up with a video that was about 20 minutes long, and nobody wants to watch me playing a game for 20 minutes, like, unless it's some big event, like the final part of an episode or something like that, but regardless, I decided that it would be a good idea if I were to split these two videos into two parts. So that's why the screen is frozen here. I'm explaining things before things really start. I don't know. Well, anyways, without further ado, here's part 5. Alright, and for our next stage, we will go for this guy, Mr. Owl Dude. Aw, jeez. Okay. Yeah, Storm Owl. I couldn't remember his name. Well, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm very familiar with this game, so you'd think I'd remember the, Maverick names. Alright, let's get into this. This should be pretty easy. I'm planning on using his, weakness this time around, just because, I don't know. I don't think you guys want to watch me die about 1,000 times a video, so, stop that. Whoop. Okay. There we go. I don't think, for, like, in terms of, you know, like, whether or not I'll bring back a death counter, I certainly don't think I need to for this game. I might not even need to for, like, X5. For Mega Man 8, on the other hand, or Mega Man X6, I definitely will. Like, not that I need to bring it back, but I want to, you know? It just makes it more fun, you know? But, what do you call it? I don't think I'll ever end up with, like, another, like, I don't know, 40 deaths or something like that. Like, because Mega Man X3 is probably one of the most unfamiliar Mega Man games for me. Oh, I almost died there. I really like this armor, you know? Something that I'm wondering about, is this probably is the exact same armor that was in, X3, am I right? Ow. Oh, jeez. Jeesh. I don't know what I'm talking about. But apparently jeesh. There we go. No. Heart tank? Oh, did I get it already? I think I got it. Get out of here. There we go. First half of the stage completed. I really like the music in this stage. Okay, here's a good question. Does this airplane have wings? Or not? Yes, of course. Does this airplane have wings? No, does this airplane have legs? Because those look like legs to me. Pretty weird. Anyways, the stuff that troubles Ethan. Oh, I almost got that. Alright, now. This part, I always end up... I almost died. I always end up having to do it twice. Okay, now this could be the part that gets me. The part that ends up taking a long time. Just because, like I said, I've never been able to do that on the first try. And no amount of sub-tanks or heart tanks will save me here. I love this meme that I found online. It was, what was it? It was a Mega Man meme, naturally. Jeez. What was it? Can beat giant robots, and, you know, stop wars and stuff like that. Dies instantly from spikes. I wonder why, though. Like, why spikes of all things? Like, lava or anything like that would work, but then again, I suppose lava doesn't work in a place like this, so you have to figure something out. Yeah. Alright. Now, for those of you who don't know, this first power-up here, allows you to fire... Oh, I have to get rid of that. Go away. It allows you to fire 4 of those, right? But, which, I might add, works pretty well if you can get used to it, but this one is the one that we want. And I will show you that in a second. Skipping his dialogue, because all he's doing is explaining the weapon, which I can just show you. I mean, why read what we can see? Okay. Check out how huge that is. Not to mention it leaves like a residual blast afterwards that still damages. Like you'll see what I mean, but it's really cool. There. It makes this next fight about 1,000 times easier as well. Watch, this will take like, I don't know, a few seconds. Somebody should time me on this. I'm not even sure if it'll take like a full minute. Oh, I still have like one hit. There we go. Now, the only beef I have with that armor part there is the fact that it doesn't match up with the rest of the fourth armor, or force armor, or whatever it's called. So that really bums me out. I have 0 lives. Ugh. Just remembering something that I pointed out when I recorded this before. The way the announcer, or whatever you call him, says his name, he's like, Storm Owl. Sounds really funny. Or he says it like Storm Owl. Yeah, anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. How dare you destroy my unit? You'll pay for this with your life. Alright, I'm wondering if I should try... You know what, I am going to try it without his weakness, just because I never do. Ow, that hurt. That hurt me. You jerk. You gonna come down and get me, or... This isn't so hard. I might not even need his weakness. Actually, this really isn't that hard at all. It's funny, because in X3, if I had said something like that, I probably would have, like, died the second I said it, right? But in this, like, it's such a night and day difference, like... I don't know if this game is actually just easier or easy or in general, or if it's just because me being familiar with it, like... That's gonna... But I do find that I do have a bit trickier of a time when I'm not using bosses' weaknesses. Like, right now, I'm taking significantly more damage than I would have. Dang it! Okay, let's try that again. How far back do we have to start? Oh, okay. So that's how you're gonna be. Alright, no problem, no problem. We got time, right? Right, guys? I'm getting nervous suddenly because I'm worried. I hope it doesn't end up being more than 15 minutes, because I mentioned during Mega Man X3 that I for a while I wasn't able to upload videos that were more than 15 minutes, because I thought you would have had to have paid to do it, right? But, what do you call it? It turned out all I needed to do was, like, basically verify to make sure that I wasn't, like, some kind of bot or something like that. But, yeah, I can make videos that are more than 15 minutes long now. Problem is, it's just that people don't really watch videos that are more than 15 minutes unless they're, like, really good. Like something like, for those of you who maybe heard of them, Venturian Tale, I love their videos because they're hilarious and they're really funny to watch, but their videos are, like, 15 to 20 minutes long. Whereas my videos, I'm not a really funny guy. I don't think so, at least. So I prefer to keep my videos around 10 to 15 minutes, and even that's still pretty long for the kind of videos that I do. Alright, I'm gonna try to make significantly less mistakes this time. Oh, alright, we're doing pretty good. Cheapskate, ow! Again, calling him a cheapskate for defending his own life here. Ow! I don't know how to dodge that. Alright. You know, I was just thinking about something. In Mega Man X6, I mean, you guys will probably see it eventually, regardless of whether or not you've heard of it now. But in Mega Man X6, oh crap, that took out a lot of health. In Mega Man X6, in a boss, his stage, you have to fight a bunch of mini-bosses, right? And that's the whole stage. And people complain about that being really hard, right? But in reality, if you have the right weapons or know what to do, it's actually not that hard at all. Like, Mega Man X6 is a weird beast because, like, it can go from being the hardest Mega Man X game to being the easiest if you have the right items and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's a weird game. We'll get to it eventually, though. I certainly hope so, at least, provided that I don't, like, give up on YouTube or die before then. I mean, things happen. So, Double Cyclone, yay! Now here's an interesting question. Does Double use this weapon? Like, no pun intended, but does Double use this weapon during his fight? Yeah, fires a vacuum, something like that, right? Most effective when surrounded by the enemies and against Skyborn enemies. Right. Check it out, guys. Oh my goodness, we're so close to the end, and I missed a heart tank. Oh, that was in Web Spider stage. I'll go and get that one off screen. Alright, but anyways, I guess that's all. So, my name is That Ethan Guy, and I will see you guys next time.